Alright. Very good conclusion to the trilogy. I liked how the first one, they kind of, you know, introduced the series, introduced the characters, obviously. I mean, we had already known Samus from, you know, NES and Super NES games, but they introduced the Metroid Prime Trilogy very well with the original Metroid Prime. And then you go on to Metroid Prime 2, where they finally introduced Dark Samus and delve deeper into that whole situation there, and even tie it into this game where Dark Samus survives your first encounter with her and is still haunting you even in this game. So I liked how they were able to connect the final two games. I also liked the introduction of hyper mode. That was the one thing that they did in the very first game when you were fighting Essence, and you could only do it when you were standing in pools of phazon. And so it was really cool that they brought it back in the third game to use whenever you wanted to by just using an energy tank. So that was really cool.
With the death of the planet Phase, Samus Aran's arduous fight against Phazon has ended. However, in the vast regions of space, this victory is just a twinkle of a star, spreading the light of hope through the darkness.
Is that all she was going to say? I don't know, there might be more later on. I'll stop talking if she starts talking again. But anyway, it was, like I said, it was very good. The trilogy as a whole is just really, is what turned the Metroid series around, and then unfortunately they had to go and make Metroid Other M, which kind of destroyed it. So, you know, I like the fact that they added dialogue for once, because the games have been kind of, you know, lacking in that department because, well, there wasn't anyone to talk. Yumos talked in Metroid Prime 2, but I don't think he was talking in English. I think it was an alien language, you know. So I'm glad they added that aspect. What I really didn't like, and it was throughout the entire thing, was the motion controls were kind of silly. I mean, motion controls aren't at the point yet where they're flawless, you know. And like, I'll turn the controller, because you had to point the controller towards the edge of the screen in order to turn your character, and sometimes it would just go completely off the screen and the motion sensor would lose the controller and not know where it was, and so I'd have to get it recalibrated, and sometimes it turned farther than I wanted to. It was really kind of disappointing, and I really didn't like that. But it looks like we're getting towards the end of these credits here. Mission final. Difficulty normal, percentage complete 83%, total time 12 hours and 8 minutes, hyper mode difficulty active. Press A to continue. A. And choosing to save now will finish this game of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. When you select your save slot again, you will start a new game. Do you want to save? Yes. Alright, so that is it for the Metroid Prime Trilogy. I hope you enjoyed all 3 of the games. They're all really good. Stay tuned for another part coming up. I'm going to tell you what's coming in the next month.